Hi guys!
Hi! Welcome back!
Welcome back to Mood Back, if you still remember what that is.
Sorry we were gone for so long, but just life got in the middle.
Student life got us in the middle. We had to
Thesis.
write our thesis and we're kind of busy. But we are back and we remember that we haven't finished our last video, so...
Yeah, this is going to be the second part. If you haven't watched our previous video, maybe you should go ahead and watch it and then come back to this one. And we're just going to talk about the process of changing your visa when you arrive in Germany.
Yay, and some storytelling. So enjoy!
When you arrive to Germany, then they just give you the visa for a certain period of time. So you have to come here, you have to register, and then you have to do a whole nother process, which...
Yeah, like they can give you the visa in your home country for 3 months or for 6 months. In my case it was for 6 months. And when you come to Germany you have to change it to the residence permit in Germany. And I was told that you have to do it right away when you come. First thing that you should do when you come is to register with the place where you live. But that's another thing, like you register, and this is the most important. You go to this administration office, right, like the Rathaus place where you register. And the second thing is to change the visa, which is the whole another process, because you sometimes have to go to another place. Because like in our case, if you're living in the city, then you should go to the same place when you apply to change your visa. But if you're going, like living a little bit outside of the city, which was, like Alicia and like me at the beginning as well, you have to go to another place, which is the whole different building.
Yeah, so they're called, both of them are immigration office, which in German is
Ausländerbehörde.
and they're both in those offices, but the Rathaus is the one in the city. All the people living in the city, they go there, and the people from the Kreis or from the circle, from the outside circle, they're the ones who go to the Landratsamt, which is basically the same, just different offices. Just
Landratsamt and Ausländerbehörde in Landratsamt, which is basically
exactly
the immigration office. So you have to come there and they give you all the special forms that you have to fill, really many of them, and they are all in German. So be prepared that you should go with someone who speaks German if you have no German skills at all, because they don't really want to speak in English with you. Like they can try. Yeah, some of them they can't, and they are not so always nice to you. So just be prepared to come with someone who speaks German. It's easier, they will explain everything that they need from you, and it's gonna be like you come just once and not like me coming 5 times just to apply.
But just be prepared.
Yeah, just be prepared that it's not an easy process. But basically what you do is just you come, you show your passport, you apply, you fill all these forms. You have to also prove that you have this blocked account already. This is the same form. You have to show the Immatrikulationsbescheinigung, which is the document,
matriculation number.
Yeah, that shows that you are at university and all good.
And that you're a student, and that's your number where they can go and see you. Yeah.
So. Yeah, and you should pay some money, which is around 100, a little bit less than 100 euros, just for you to get this visa. Not visa, but the residence permit in Germany.
You also need some biometric passport pictures, which they're gonna use for your
like the card that
the card, exactly. The card you're going to get, and
you can use the same pictures as you used for visa application in your home country.
If you have some left, definitely use them.
Better bring them with you.
Yeah,
it's not so cheap here.
Yeah, and
and they are not so nice.
No, you look like a criminal. Like if you go to the proper one, they charge a lot. Well, I don't know. I look, for me it's like 20 euros for just pictures.
Yeah, so better.
But you look perfect. But if you go to just the DM things, like the cheap ones, you look like horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's basically it with the documents. So just to go through again, for the second part of your visa, after you arrive in Germany, you will need again your passport. You will need the insurance that you have. You will need the Immatrikulationsbescheinigung, which is the matriculation number from your university, saying that you're already there and a student. You will need the Wohnungsbescheinigung, which is where you're living there. So your landlord has to sign for it, and they have to say this is the place you're going to be living, and also the registration at the Rathaus or the office.
Yeah, with the place where you stay, and the blocked account confirmation as well, and the money.
And the money.
And all the forms that they will give to you, which is basically filling the information about yourself, but in German.
Yeah.
So, and that's it. You apply, and then you wait until they send you this
they send you a
letter saying that you can come and pick up the card. And in my case, it was really tough for me because I applied in November. And my visa was expiring in March, so they didn't send it to me until March, and I was waiting, and I was stressed because I knew that they should give it to me like in 1 month, and I should.
And you're going to go on holidays, I think, right? You were going to.
Yeah, I should have gone on holidays in March, and I was so stressed because I thought I'm not gonna have this residence permit, and if I fly back home and then I can't come back here, it was all mess. Like, it was really hard, and I received this card only like a week before I left, so it was stressful.
It was very stressful.
And the date that this residence permit started was the day I applied. So basically, my half of visa that I got in Ukraine was for nothing, and also half of this residence permit was for nothing because I had a visa and residence permit at the same time. So the time which was left with the residence permit was just like around 6 months, like 6-7 months, like half a year. And then I had to apply again, which is also the case.
Yeah, also most of the people get the visa just for 1 year. When it's your first visa in Germany, you get it 1 year and then you have to renew it. Some of our classmates, they got it for 1 year, and others got it for 2 years, and they were not even living here before. So we really don't know.
We don't know how it works.
Yeah, when we ask, they say that it's because if it's your first time living in Germany, they will only give it to you for 1 year, and then they will extend it. But honestly, it was not the case, because some of the people who were students here and it's their first time here, they got it for 2 years or even longer. And Olga, who is the same studying the same thing, doing the same stuff, she only got it for 1 year, and it was honestly very stressful.
Yeah, it was really stressful, and also even though you have a proof that your studies are 2 years, they don't care. They just give it for 1 year, and then you have to go through the whole process once again.
And really keep in mind that if you have to do it again and they only give it to you for 1 year, you have to have the money, the block bank account again. So we don't want to discourage anyone, but this is just the reality. It was a really hard time.
You don't have to open the new one. You just can extend the one that you already have. Just put the same amount of money that you did the first time. You have to have the new proof that you have this money on your blocked account, and you have to apply again, and you have to pay again this 100 euros for the new card that you will get.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't know exactly what's your position, but we really hope everything goes well with you. We just wanted to tell you our experiences and kind of guide you through everything, and we hope we made sense. We hope you understood what you need to do.
I hope we didn't confuse you because we had so much information in our minds. Yeah, and if we did, just ask. Don't hesitate to ask.
Yes, please. And if you're already living in Germany, then and you just have to change your visa from whatever visa that you have to a student visa, and you don't really know how the process goes, you can also text us. I went through that process, so we can share with you our experiences as well. So yeah, we will wrap it up now. We wish you a super great week, whenever the day it is today. We have no idea.
And see you soon in our next video.
Bye.